Most of us don't have the luxury to grind Rocket League all day. But here's the burning question. What's the least amount of Rocket League you can play and still rank up? You'd think you need to sink hours into the game to see progress, but what if I told you there's a smarter, more efficient way to rank up without spending hours grinding the game? In this video, I'm going to break down how much time you really need to play and the strategies that can get you there with minimal game time. The secret? It's all about playing smarter, not more. Let's dive into it. First things first, let's address the grind culture in Rocket League. A lot of players think the more they play, the better they'll get, which could make sense logically, but here's the reality. More games don't always equal more skill. Endless grinding often leads to mental fatigue, bad habits, and worse decision making. Think about it this way. If you're playing 5 hours straight and your game starts slipping after 2, are you really improving during the last 3 hours? Probably not. The key isn't to rack up hours, it's to make the most of the time you have. So how do you make the most of limited playtime? The answer lies in short, focused sessions. Studies in learning and skill acquisition show that deliberate practice, focusing on specific areas of improvement, beats out mindless repetition every single time. So here's how you do that. Number 1, you want to set a goal, a clear goal for every session, whether it's improving your aerial accuracy, boost management, or defensive rotations. Keep your practice sessions short and purposeful. 30 minutes to an hour of focused play can actually be more beneficial than hours of random games. Reflect after each match. Instead of jumping straight into the next game, take a moment to analyze your mistakes and what you did right. This helps reinforce the lessons you're learning. Now, the golden question: how much Rocket League do you actually need to play to rank up? And based on what we know about learning and improvement, 30 minutes to an hour a day is the sweet spot for most players. But here's the kicker. It has to be focused play, not just hopping into games and messing around or not trying. If you can only play a few days a week, you're still in pretty good shape, because the most important thing is consistency. And when you try to play at least 3 or 4 times a week and use each session to work on a specific aspect of your game, over time, these focused improvements will stack up and you'll see progress without needing to grind for hours. One of the best ways to rank up with minimal time is through intentional practice. Instead of jumping into ranked matches right away, start by spending 10 to 15 minutes in free play. Use that time to get a feel for the ball in your car and practice your recoveries, or just make sure your dribbling and aerial control is on point. And if you're working on specific skills like air dribbling or flicks, head over to custom training packs designed for those mechanics. I'll have a few in the description of this video, but the more specific your practice is, the better. By focusing on one thing at a time, you'll improve so much faster than by just playing random games hoping to get better. Let's talk about your mindset during these short sessions. You can't just log in and go through the motions. You have to be really engaged and fully focused. And here's how you can shift your mindset to maximize progress even when playing less. Number 1, approach every session like it's practice. Every match, every rotation, every touch on the ball is an opportunity to improve. Number 2, embrace the losses. Instead of getting frustrated when you lose, use that as valuable feedback. Ask yourself, why did I lose that game? Did I overcommit? Was I out of position? Figuring this out in a few minutes after the match can save you hours of frustration and wasted time down the road. Number 3, don't focus on rank. And I know it sounds really counterintuitive, but if you're only thinking about your rank, you're going to play more nervously and you're going to make worse decisions, and you might even change your play style. Focus on improvement and the rank will come naturally. All right, here's where the strategy really comes into play. Boost management and rotations. These two factors are the most overlooked, but the most important if you want to climb ranks efficiently. When you have limited time to play, you need to be maximizing every second you're on the field, and the easiest way to do that is by, number 1, mastering your boost management. Instead of constantly going for the big boost pads, learn to use the small boost pads scattered across the field. It keeps you in the play longer, and it helps you maintain pressure on your opponents. And number 2, rotating smartly. One of the biggest mistakes players make is overcommitting to plays. Make it a habit to rotate back to defense after every offensive push. The fewer goals you concede, the more games you'll win, even if you're not scoring highlight reel goals. Here's one final tip that might surprise you. Taking breaks can actually help you rank up faster. When you're tired or frustrated, your decision making suffers and you're more likely to play poorly. Taking a break gives your brain time to process what you've been practicing, and you come back sharper. Whether it's taking a few days off or just stepping away after a tough loss, mental reset is critical to your progress. SSL level players know when to push and when to just take a step back. What's the least amount of Rocket League you can play and still rank up? The answer really isn't about hours, it's about focused, intentional practice. Play smarter, not harder, and you'll see improvement with as little as 30 minutes a day. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you out in any way. Make sure to comment what videos you guys would want to see in the future. And also, I have a Discord server where you guys can join that, and it's the best way to message me directly. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.